Alright, so I finished that up off camera. I just parted it off, and then I had to cut this bolt a little shorter, cut about 1/4 of an inch off. Look at how nice that turned out. And that new lathe, I think that's a lathe file. Went right in there and chamfered that while I was halfway through parting it. And so here's the screw part of it. I'm going to put a little Loctite on there, but this just to show you. This is how I wanted it. I wanted a little loose on there. So you can really push hard on the wood, on that plywood with this, and it'll adjust. Isn't that nice? I couldn't have planned that better myself. So that's one more thing. That doesn't mean that motor's running yet, but we're one step closer to being able to use it. So that's all I had for you today, but thanks for watching, and we're going to take this all apart eventually and paint it, but that's like the last thing on the list. Got a lot of stuff to do before we get there, and because look at how faded that paint is. I think I think this is a 1956 motor, and the 1958 was they changed the color that year. It's a much nicer color. If I do paint it, I will use the 58 color. Let's go see what it looks like on the machine. So there you see, this one's fine. There's actually a washer in behind there. It's riveted on there. It's hard to see, but maybe you can see it, I don't know. And then this one here, we gotta take it apart first. And there we go. That's kind of like a woodworker's C-clamp, or even a welding clamp, which I have quite a few of. We're gonna have to get a screwdriver that I might just find a tip, put them in a pair of vice grips and go to tighten that. But you get the idea here. That will work again. If that didn't fit in that 5C collet, I don't know how I would fix this. I would probably have to drill out and make a new pin and put this in. I don't know. This part fit right inside that collet, straight like that. And this one seems okay. I don't think it's going to fall off, but it's a little small. You notice that one's a little smaller. So I made this one bigger because I had the material, and I don't really see the point of machining off material when bigger is better, you know. So I didn't damage the threads. We got to call that a success. We just have some work to do on this thing here. It's a 1956, I believe, or it could be earlier, 55 maybe. I know at one point they were green, these motors. Then they changed to this kind of a rust red with white cream, I should say. And then if 58 was the only year they reversed these colors. This part was the rust red. This is the cream color. So you can pick out a 58 pretty, but this is, they eliminated this badge in 57. It wasn't on there. So it's probably 1956 or 55, I don't know. But I think it's got an Evinrude gearbox on the bottom. So, but the guy I bought this from said it ran. The last time he used it, it ran fine. And then he just decided to buy a 4-stroke, and that was like, he says 25 years ago. That probably means 35 years ago. I don't know when 4-strokes first came out. Maybe he's exactly right. Maybe it was 25 years ago. I think it was around the early 2000s that 4-strokes became the thing. So thanks for watching. Keep following along because we're going to keep working on this one here. I did get it I poured some gas down the cylinders and I got it to pop. Made some noise, but I didn't do anything else to it. But it's next on the list to have it going over, and then we're hoping to use it on the lake. That's a 15 horsepower Johnson FD10, I think it's an FD11. Right there. FD11S, I think it is. No, FD10, sorry. FD10S. The 11 is an 18 horsepower. This is a 15 horsepower. And I don't know what the S means. I can't find any information on the S part. So, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.